you sign my paychecks, buddy, you ain't no mystic sage. Your signature ain't worth the ink, you leave it on the page. You will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're heading towards the morning. And you can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Whoa, 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 whoa. Looking down your nose at me, you think you're something else. Must think I'm the dog that drools each time you ring the bell. Well, I am not your servant of this most unholy kind. I am just a messenger here to free your minds. You will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're headed towards the morning. You can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Oh, 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 oh. One day soon the sun will rise upon this human race. We'll see all the beauty that surrounds us in this place. It's not from...
Oh, hey there, Javon. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the stream. I caught a little bit of your flight the other night, which looked good. It's good to see another fellow simmer. So, that's into music. So anyway, here we are in my studio. This is the 10th episode that I've done. Hey, Doodoo, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm just a little bit late. I had some extreme technical difficulties. Anyway, we're here now. We're welcoming Javon Sings to the stream, a new subscriber. I met him on a flight the other night. And checked out his channel. He's got a lot of awesome flight simulation stuff up there. So, all right, yeah. So anyway, again, yeah, this is mostly for Javon at this point. This is episode 10 that we're doing of making a record. We're recording a song for my upcoming album. This song is called C. I've got most of the tracks recorded. And now we're called cleanup tracks. So we've got the groove and everything sounds about the way that we want it to, but now we're going to go back and we're going to replay some tracks that had some like performance deficiencies in them. So anyway, yeah, this is Thumper. This is a Nick Straight Customs model. Built this myself out of a Squire. Out of a Squire vintage modified P bass. It's a highly customized instrument. I love the way this thing sounds. So anyway, I'm gonna point this down just a little bit so you guys can actually see me bassing a little bit better. Yeah, I'm producing this album completely by myself, with community input from the good people here on Twitch. So. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do now is I have the drum track muted, and I'm just going to play a bass track over the guitars and the vocals. because I want to make sure that before I lay the final drum track down that I'm following the bass. I want that thump to be there. I want that groove to be there. So that's what we're going to do next. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna do a just a rehearsal. Well, you know what? No, Adudu had a good point. Sometimes my rehearsal takes are awesome, so I'm gonna actually record this. Record my rehearsal take. Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Down from your rainbow, come step down from your heights, bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. What you can find between the lines, learn what really lies behind the lines, and I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these roads as marchers go. We're a country at war, and it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. But I could be the friend you never had, or I could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find between the lines, learn what really lies behind the eyes, and I bet you will find a better life. And I'm tired of all this run around, I'm tired of all the hate. I'm tired of all this sitting down, there's no time left to waste. And I'm tired of empty promises of action you will take. And I hope you will see what you can find between the lines, learn what really lies behind the lies, and I bet you will find better life. What you can find between the lines, learn what really lies behind the lies, and I bet you will find a better life. between the lines.
Okay, that's not bad for a rehearsal take. I think I could probably drum against that. Cool, thanks, Javon. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. How are you doing, by the way, Adudu? I don't think I asked you that yet. Okay. Okay. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So anyway, we sing in harmonies. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, I accidentally turned my microphone off. I am a crusader for social justice, and this is a song that I wrote about 15 years ago. Believe it or not, but it's still awfully relevant today. I've tweaked the lyrics a little bit to kind of update it. So anyway, yeah, most of my songs are about, loving your fellow human beings, and enough of all of this stupid junk that we're dealing with now. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick listen back to that, and then I'm gonna hop on the drum kit. Yeah, when I say that this is completely self-produced, I mean everything, like the instruments too. I'm doing all of this myself, so it's a long process, but it's worth it. All right, so yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna listen to this, make sure that the groove is good on the bass, then I'm gonna hop on the drum kit. So we'll do a quick costume change. I'm gonna turn my overhead lights on while we listen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Step down from your rainbow. Come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life.
Proper volume.
Okay, I'm gonna start it over. There was annoying slapping you could hear over the microphone.
4.
I got some little weird distortion at the bottom there. I mean, at that first note. Cool. All right. See you, Javon. Thanks for stopping by.
Come step down from your rainbow. Come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand.
I don't even need to listen to any more. I think that's probably perfect. That could possibly end up being the final bass track. I'm glad I recorded it. Okay, so yeah, let's hop over to ye old drum kit and see if we can finally lay down the final beat. So let me go ahead and delete the last terrible drum track that we did. Okay, let me arm the new one. Okay, I gotta figure out how to stand up here without yanking the headphones off my head. I am so tied up in cords right now. What needs to move first? I think the bass needs to move first. And then I can stand. And then I lay the bass down and step over it. There we go. I think this will work. Maybe turn up the bass to drum. Yeah, that's a good point. I should probably do that. Okay, let me move guitars. My coat in case I got cold. I don't think that's gonna happen. I accidentally threw that on my keyboard though. Is everything still okay? Yeah, everything looks fine. Someday I will have a bigger studio. All right. There's a guitar out of the way. There's a guitar out of the way. There's a guitar out of the way. Yeah, so the deal with my bass, it was still distorting weird. And it's like it didn't matter what I did. So yesterday I literally completely disassembled it. I took the strings off, I pulled the pick guard off, I pulled all the guts out of it, all the electronics out. I cleaned everything. I took some pliers and bent some posts around and stuff. I took the pickups apart and made sure that all the contacts were good on the pickups. And then I put everything back together and plugged it in, and the distortion was gone. So I don't know what in that process did it, but that fixed it. It needed to be taken apart. So turn my drum kit on. Now, why isn't it working? Wrong answers only. Hold on. What the heck, man? Why? Why? Ay. Okay, let me think about this. Why would they not be working? Okay, what is, yeah, that's, it's coming through. I have it muted. I have the track muted. I have the track muted. That's why. It's usually something simple and dumb like that. Okay, so let's see. Before I change the camera around, let me just check the stream, see if there's anyone else there I should be saying hi to. Nah, we're good. Javon's still hanging in there. Listening in. Maybe. Okay, that little whistle, that little whistle, did you hear that? That comes through every now and then. That is an unfortunate byproduct, I think, of our solar panels. That did not happen until we had the solar panels installed. But to be using renewable energy is worth it. It's worth it. it ruins a take every now and then, but it's not a huge deal. Is that? Let's see what happens when I sit here. Let's see. No, it's not a noise going through the whole house. It just seems to show up as some kind of EMF radiation. So it's like my it probably is going through the whole house, but it's not audible. The only way that I've ever heard it is when I'm actually plugged in to my studio's sound system. So there's something about the way the electricity is circulating through the house from the solar panels, and how it's interacting with my computer probably. But again, it's a small price to pay. Sometimes it doesn't happen all day long. So it's a real sunny day today, though. So so it happens every now and then. Like if the solar panels aren't working, like if it's a cloudy day, I'm assuming. I've never really paid attention, but I would assume that it probably wouldn't happen during that time. And again, I'm just guessing that it's the solar panels. This didn't happen until we had those installed, it seems. So I'm blaming them. But anyway, okay, I'm going to switch to my noise canceling headset real quick. Okay. That's better. I love these things because they've got their own volume, and they make it impossible for me to hear the hold on. Makes it impossible for me to hear the actual physical impact of the sticks. All right. I need water. Where's my water? Oh, it's right down here. I already moved it in anticipation of... What's wrong with the 747? If you want a good 747, get the PMDG 747 from Precision Manuals. It's actually Boeing licensed software. I own it. They say if you can fly the PMDG 747, you could fly a real 747. So highly recommended. It looks like you're using Flight Sim 2020 though, so I don't know. There aren't a lot of add-ons available for it yet, especially not from the big payware developers yet. Oh, you are using the PMDG 747. Yeah, there's a bit of a learning curve to it. It's a complicated animal. It's very complicated. All right, so let's go ahead and put... Oh, okay. Yeah, you're in Flight Sim 2020. Yeah. I don't know what their stock 747 is like, but most of the Microsoft Flight Simulator, most of their default airliners are not they're not great. Let's see. Let's see, just stick with the Airbus and time for drums. Yeah, you're just in time for drums. So let me see here. Okay. All right. And away we go. But yeah, just one more thing. Like I was saying, the airliners traditionally that come with the stock Microsoft Flight Simulator are not. They're very poor representations of how the systems actually work on those aircraft. You got to get like a good payware version of those planes, like the 737 that you saw me flying the other night. That is another. It's not Boeing licensed, but it's still extremely accurate. And that's made by a company called iFly. I know that they made it for FSX as well, so maybe they'll make a version of it for Flight Sim 2020. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, if you want the real experience of flying an airliner, you've got to get some pretty nice payware. Okay, I am going to turn off my overhead mic. I'm going to turn that off so you guys can't hear me actually physically beating on these, so it just sounds like I'm actually playing drums. Here we go.
Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My kick is not nearly loud enough. I need to hop in here and turn up the output from my kit. And yeah, let's go ahead and crank that bass up like you suggested it do, so I can really stay locked into it. Okay, let's see if this is any better.
Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What really lies I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war. It's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. That could be a friend you never had. That could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies. I bet you will find a better life. Now I'm tired of all this run around, I'm tired of all the hate. I'm tired of all this sitting down, there's no time left to waste. I'm tired of empty promises like you will take. I hope you will see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines. I bet you will find a better life. See what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines. I bet you will find a better life. A better life. A better life. Better life between the lines.
Abort. Abort mission. I need to turn the fan on. It's very hot in here. Whew. Point that up at me. Oof. Hui. Yeah, generally I try not to stitch takes together. I have done it in the past where I just can't get it. But again, with what I'm trying to do with this album, I feel like that's going to be a last ditch effort. That would be my last, my absolute last course of action. I want it to be as live as possible. But I don't know. I may have to resort to that. You know, you never know. This cymbal keeps spinning around because the clip that holds it in place, I have no idea what happened to it. And I've tried fashioning another one out of like a paper clip, but it doesn't hold. So it ends up spinning around during the course of a song, and then I'll go to hit it, and I'm not hitting it on the trigger, so I'll miss it, and that completely screws me up. So every now and then when I'm hitting this one, I try to hit it with like a left-hand spin on it to make sure that it doesn't turn around the other way. Okay, let's see. Let's get in here real quick. Let's see. It says we've got 3 viewers. Let's see who. Oh, now we have 2. Someone left just as I said that. They're like, "Oh God, he saw me." That's all right. We'll miss you. You're always welcome to come back. Okay, let's try this one more time.
Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, when I was messing around with my kick the other day, I think I loosened the spring on this. Let me tighten it really quick. It's too loose under my foot. Come on now. I'm back. All right, let's see if that's better. Okay, much better. That feels much better. Woo! What's up, Almighty War Pig? Good to see ya. I just finished tracking bass, and now I am playing the drums. I'm doing cleanup tracks for this song, so that's what we're up to. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Long time no see. I'm gonna turn off my my overhead mic right now so you guys can't hear all the physical impacts on this. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Down from your rainbow, come step down from your heights, bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Never had
Okay, cool. Oh, amazing energy. Thank you, Dudu. I appreciate that. Whew. Now get the heart pumping. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick listen and see what that was like. I felt like there were a couple of times when I was off just a little bit, but let's listen. Let's see.
One, two, three, four.
Well, come step down from your rainbow.
The hi-hat in the beginning, at the very least, has to be redone. It's extremely out of time, and I don't think that's. I don't think that's just a recording latency issue. That's more than 4 milliseconds, I think. Let's just listen to it. Let me listen to the rest of it. Maybe I will end up just redoing the beginning. So let's listen. Did I not hit play?
One.
Oh, I did.
Proper volume.
Oh my god. My brains are leaking out my ear.
3, 4.
Well, come step down from your rainbow. Well, come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life.
I think it is a latency issue. There's no way I'd be out of time for that long. Okay, hold on. I'm going to switch us over and do a little majiggering magic here. Okay, so let's see. Where is my drum track? And let's make it big. I feel like it's probably a little. Let's go like into the meat of the song, and see if we can line it back up. So let me cut the very beginning of this off that we don't need. So I've got room to move it. Yeah. So I need to do it just right before there. So let's go ahead and split the clips. Split clips at cursor position, and then let's go ahead and whoop. What in God's name did I just do? Undo. Undo. My knee is not the best mouse pad. Alright, split clips at cursor position. And then let's go ahead and delete that so that I've got some room to move this backwards if I need to. Okay, so again, I'm going to move into like a little bit of the more high energy stuff at the beginning here and time shift it just a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely out of time. Let's go ahead and move it back just a little bit and see what happens. That definitely didn't fix it. Maybe forward of where it was.
Who knows what the future holds till we can see what you can find. Learn what really lies.
Maybe a little maybe just like another millisecond forward.
And I bet you if
Okay, let's.
I'm tired of all this run around, tired of all the hate. I'm tired of all this sitting down, no time left to wait. I'm tired of empty promises, like you would take. I hope we will see what you can find.
Nah, I am out of time in here somewhere. That was my fault. So wait a minute. Do I play the kick drum heel up or heel down? Heel up, definitely, especially when I'm digging in and going really. I play barefoot, actually. I can't play if I can't actually feel the pedal on the bottom of my foot. Little trivia. That's just how I've always played. It doesn't feel right with shoes on. Yeah, but I mean, I definitely, I've got the I've definitely got that thing fixed. It sounds legit again. Okay, let's see. I guess I'm gonna do this again. Okay, let's do. I agree. The energy, I really felt it, but I was just there were just a couple of sections where I was just not. I was not with it. So let me hydrate a little bit again. Yeah, you know, and the other thing is, again, you know, I'm not a drummer. I'm a decent drummer, but I'm not like a studio quality drummer. That's it, right? Okay, I'm gonna turn this off.
Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I forgot to delete the old take. Alright, let's try it again.
Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4. Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come step down from your high. what really lies behind.
Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4. Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come step down from your rainbow. Come step down from your high. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand up right now to this religion despite just 1 or 2 words of wisdom. Turn on the light. I will not forget the lies they told. I will not regret my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds till we can see what you can find behind. Learn what really lies behind. And I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war. And it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. I could be the friend you never had. Or I could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find. Dream behind, learn what really lies behind. And I bet you will find a better life. And I'm tired of all this run around, tired of all the hate. I'm tired of all this sitting down, there's no time left to wait. And I'm tired of empty promises like you would take. I hope we will see what you can find. Dream behind, learn what really lies behind. And I bet you will find a better life. what you can find. Dreaming high, learn what really lies. Time and high, and I bet you will find a better life. A better life. A better life. Better life. Dreaming high.
Woo! Okay, cool. Oh, amazing energy. Thank you, Dudu. I appreciate that. That was like listening back in time. It's like we time traveled. Apparently, I turned the mic back on that take before I stopped recording. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking. It doesn't feel like I'm talking. Creepy. Okay, let's listen to it. I need to at least take a little break from it. So let's listen to it and see what's happening. I'm sure I'll hate it.
2, 3, 4.
Well, come step down from your rainbow. Well, come step down from your high. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand up right now. So this religion is spite.
Garbage. Total garbage. Unusable. Say it with me now. Garbage. Okay. Sounds more out of sync than when I played it. Yeah, there were several things about that wasn't happening. Okay. I've been going for a while now. I'm going to take like a 5-minute break. I need more water and something to feed my diabetes with. So, I will be right back. Enjoy listening to a song. Hello, brother Fluffy the Legend, also known as Jeff, my best friend in the world. You showed up just in time for me to take a quick break, like I said, about 5 minutes. The chat box is still going to be up while I'm on my break. Adudu, Almighty, this is Jeff. Fluffy the Legend is he's a trusted source. He's a very good guy. Anyway, I'll be right back in just a few. Peace.
Intentional, you high-class social climbers play your games. Meet the man that works the clock 9 to 5 each day. Though you sign my paychecks, buddy, you ain't no mystic sage. Your signature ain't worth the ink you leave upon the page. must think I'm the dog that drools each time you ring the bell. But I am not your servant of its most unholy kind. I am just a messenger here to free your minds. You will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're headed towards the morning. You can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Oh, 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 oh. One day soon the sun will rise upon this human race. We'll see all the beauty that surrounds us in this place. It's not from all the things you buy with money you have earned. It's how you treat the people with the love that you have learned. You will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're headed towards the morning. You can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Oh, 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 oh.
Back as promised. Oh, all right. So I had a cookie to spike my blood sugar because I could feel my blood sugar was getting low, and I've got a little bowl of nuts to keep it even for a little while here. So, managing your blood sugar because your body doesn't do it on its own. Okay, so anyway, I'm back. It's good to be back. It was fun in the kitchen. Anyway, yeah, well, we're officially welcoming Fluffy the Legend to the stream. Or should I just call you Jeff? I don't know. What do you think, brother? It's up to you. You can be anonymous here if you want. I won't tell them, you know, your address or anything else about you. You're still there? Is my stream working? Is my stream still working? Did everyone leave while I was gone? No, it says I have 5 viewers. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he's totally gone. Brother Jeff just left. I told him to stop by. I wanted to introduce him to you guys. Hold on, let me text him really quick. Okay. But if I call you Jeff, who am I going to call Ace? I mean, that's like, you know, Ace is like a feature of my stream. I guess I could call Jeff Ace, but that would be confusing. Anyway, we'll get it all figured out. I was gonna tell you guys about an my drum kit's not on. I was gonna tell you guys about an exciting new project that he and I are gonna be working on together, but I don't want to do it if he's not here. We'll cross that bridge when we come back to it. All right. So, yeah, I hope it's just a latency issue and that I'm not that terrible at, like, I just have no rhythm today. I think my bass track I laid down proved that I do still have rhythm. I do have rhythm today. I think it's a slapping bass track. Anyway, now I've been up, I've walked around a little bit. Let's go ahead and give this another go. So I'm gonna go ahead and record it. Proper volume.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Proper volume.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Proper volume.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What really lies chances like you would take. I hope you will see what you can find. Dreaming high, learn what really lies. Climbing high, I bet you will find better life.
So the energy definitely picked up on that one, and it. I totally just deleted the track I just wrote. Okay. When you get to the point where you got this many tracks in the mix. In the track, and when you played it live, it was perfectly in sync. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen. Let's have a little listen-y poo. Jeff said he is experiencing internet troubles and will be back shortly. Alright. Let me turn off and play. So let's hear what I did.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just gonna redo that.
Step down from your rainbow. Come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand up right now to this religion of spite. Just one or two words of wisdom. Turn on the light. I will not forget the lies they told. I will not regret if my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds? Till we can see what you can find. Dream high, learn what really lies. I'm alive, and I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war. And it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door.
there's just places where I feel like I'm dropping the beat. Let's go in here one more time and see if we can. What is the issue? Like the first time I played it, like that first take that I've been using was really good. Maybe I should just go back to that. You know? Maybe I should just go back to that. But it was slightly out of time with the guitars, that original drum track. But I feel like there were a lot of places where it was more in time than what I'm doing now. It's hard to work this thing sitting over here. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I completely lost my train of thought and spaced out. All right. I'm gonna delete that drum track, and I'm going to. It's almost like there's something about the way I'm monitoring it that is not like the way I'm listening to it while I play it. Let me turn the volume of the kit down just a little bit. Well, that seems to be all the way. Oh, I disarmed it. Also, something new that I'm doing that I was not doing before is I'm running the drums through a digital representation of a Fairchild 660 compressor, and that's how I'm getting that big, like, fat sound, especially like on the snare. Maybe if I turn that off so I have a little bit of a more natural. Let me disable that. Which means it's going to drop in volume just a little bit. So, okay, so the compressor's off. So I'm going to have more of a natural drum sound at this point. So let's turn the overhead off. Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come step down from your
Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come step down from your rainbow. Come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the rise. And I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war, and it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. But I could be the friend you never had, or I could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines. And I bet you will find a better life. And I'm tired of all this run around. I'm tired of all the hate. And I'm tired of all this sitting down. There's no time left to waste. And I'm tired of empty promises of action you will take.
Let me see if that's any better. I mean, I can barely hear him now, but for some reason that makes me feel like I'm more in time.
Come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand up right now to this religion of spite. Just one or two words of wisdom can turn on the light. But I will not forget the lies they told. And I will not regret as my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds until we can see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines. And I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war.
I think there's something to that. I feel like that's way tighter. Like, me not being able to hear them as well is actually helping, because there's about a 4 millisecond delay from my sound card to my headphones, which is just enough to throw you off time, and it's really noticeable when you are playing one of the chief timekeeping elements of the song. I think there's something to that. I think that there is something to the less I'm listening to the drums, the more in time I am. So let's try another take. Ugh. Turn off. Off. Proper volume.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, come step down from your rainbow. come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand up right now to this religion of spite. Just one or two words of wisdom can turn on the light. But I will not forget the lies they told. And I will not regret as my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds until we can see what you can find between your eyes. Learn what really lies behind the eyes. And I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these roads as marchers go. We're a country at war, and it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. But I could be the friend you never had, or I could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the eyes. And I bet you will find a better life. And I'm tired of all this run around. I'm tired of all the hate. And I'm tired of all this sitting down. There's no time left to wait. And I'm tired of empty promises that actually will take. I hope you will see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the eyes. And I bet you will find a better life. See what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines. And I bet you will find a better life.
Proper volume. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, come step down from your rainbow. Oh, come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand light. I will not forget the lies they told. I will not regret as my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds till we can see what you can find between your eyes. Learn what really lies behind the eyes, and I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war, and it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. I could be the friend you never had, or I could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the eyes, and I bet you will find a better life. I'm tired of all this run around, I'm tired of all the hate, I'm tired of all this sitting down, there's no time left to wait. I'm tired of empty promises of action we take. I hope we will see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines, and I bet you will find a better life. See what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines, and I bet you will find a better life. A better life. A better life. Better life between the lines.
Okay, let's listen to it. Thanks, Almighty. I'm trying a new trick of keeping the drums down pretty low when I'm actually tracking them. I feel like somehow it's keeping me on beat better. Let's go ahead and turn the compressor back on and have a listen. See if I'm just tripping.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I may be tripping.
Well, come step down from your rainbow. what really lies behind. And I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war. And it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. I could be a friend you never had, or I could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find. Between the lines, learn what really lies.
I got a kooky idea. I've got a kooky idea. What if I track the drums to nothing but the bass? Let's see if I can even do it. I'm certainly not going to be able to get the... I'll have to do the hi-hat part. So that would still be the... I think I'm onto something. Maybe if I track with just the bass and the vocals on as a guide, like just the lead vocals doubled. Yeah. But anyway, so I've got that compressor back on, and you hear how fat the drums sound. That's the Fairchild 660 compressor. That is the compressor that they started using on Ringo's drums on the Revolver album. They were recording Tomorrow Never Knows, and Jeff Emmerich, who was their engineer, he was a whiz kid. He was like 19 years old or something like that. It was crazy. He started working in the engineering department at EMI Studios when he was 15. So his first day was the Beatles' second recording session. So he was there their entire career. He wrote an awesome book called Here, There, and Everywhere. You should definitely read it if you're a fan of the Beatles. If you're a fan of music. It's a fascinating book, and he talks a lot about the technical stuff that he did with them. And he was just a genius. He was breaking machines, tying machines together and stuff like that to make all kinds of crazy sounds. So anyway, on Tomorrow Never Knows, Jeff recorded them. He recorded Ringo's drums and squashed the heck out of them with this Fairchild 660 compressor. And he talks about when the guys came into the booth to listen back to the drum track, Ringo was just blown away, and he said, "What did you do to my drums? Why do they sound so big?" And so they started using the Fairchild on his drums on almost every song, and it just gives this huge, big sound to the kit. So I've got a software emulation of the Fairchild 660 that I'm running my drums through right now. Like that kick drum, it's not any louder actually. It's the kick drum is not, no volume has been changed. It's just the fact that the compressor is taking the quieter sounds and bringing them up to a certain level, and it's taking the louder sounds like the cymbals and it's bringing them down. So effectively it's reducing the dynamic range of the kit, and so it gives this real fat punchy sound to everything, and I just love it. Because here, let's turn the compressor off. So let's just turn it. See what the level's like. So let me see. Let me take this and turn it kind of back up to the same volume that I had it at, and play. Well, let me turn this. So that's just the natural drum sound. Now, let me kick the Fairchild in. Let me turn the overall volume of it down just a little bit. I'll turn this off, and just listen to the difference, how fat it sounds. Yeah, they're straight from the kit. They sound pretty good, don't they? It's kind of spooky how good this thing is. And then when you start tweaking it with good plugins, so you get like a real analog sound, they start to sound a lot less electric. You know, once you start using, even though it's digital, you know, you're doing emulated analog processing on it, you know. And in the drum brain, I've got each one of my triggers, I've got them panned in the stereo spectrum, so it sounds like they each have their own microphone on them at a different place in the stereo spectrum. So it sounds like a stereo mic'd drum kit. And I'm not recording them MIDI. I'm just using the stereo out on the drum brain right into my sound card. You know, one half on each channel, and I get this awesome fat stereo acoustic drum sound that my last kit was a joke. When I upgraded to this, and I had so much more flexibility in what I could do with it and how I could record it. My last kit, there's no way in heck that I would have put that on an album. This kit, I have no qualms about putting on an album. Yeah. Yeah, and the velocity sensitive triggers are awesome. I mean, you can just play this thing, you know, like a real drum kit. It's really nice. I'm gonna Alesis an Alesis DM10 kit, which I've been loaned for a while from a friend. Yeah, the DM10 is the step up from this one. So yeah, you got a good kit to play with. That's really cool. Hopefully it's hopefully it's on loan for a good while, because yeah, that's a nice kit. This is the Command Mesh. This is the first semi-pro kit that Alesis did all mesh heads on, even the kick. So everything except the cymbals, of course, feels like playing a real kit. I prefer to use it with the MIDI USB. It's a decent sounding samples of stuff, and I personally prefer it only for live kind of sound, maybe. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm going for with this album. Is I'm Steven Slate assist. Yeah, I haven't messed around a lot with the MIDI output on this yet, because again, I got this specifically for this album, and the album is, I wanted to have a real old-fashioned feel. So I'm trying to do a minimum of any kind of new digital trickery. I'm trying to make it sound as live as possible. I'm like purposefully, I want it to not be clean. I want it to be a little bit dirty and a little bit imperfect and organic. So anyway, this kit was perfect for this album. You know, if I did want to do kind of a more modern sounding album at some point, of course, I would need to get a better kit, or just, you know, get an acoustic set. And a real drummer to go along with it, because I'm obviously not a real drummer. See, I've recorded small things on my E-kit, but I don't think I can go back from my acoustic kit. No, and I don't think so either. Again, I use an E-kit because I'm not a real drummer. I have a feeling that if I actually invested in and got a good acoustic kit and a good setup to record it, that I might not go back to an E-kit. So I'm trying to avoid that actually for right now. Let's see. Just need a good recording. Let's see. Okay, another thing, extra floor tom that comes as an accessory ride. to the left next to the hi-hat. Pretty fun to play with. Yeah, I got one of these Pintech really cheap. This was like, God, it was like $30 or something like that. This that I use as an extra ride, and I just have it set up to do the ride bell, because this crash up here, again, it's so velocity sensitive that if I hit it nice and nice and soft, you know, I can get a nice ride sound out of it, you know, and then get the crash when I dig into it. So yeah, these are fun to play with, you know, to be able to get oh, that's exactly what you said, pretty fun to play with. Yeah, so yeah, so it's super fun. Again, I'm not a drummer, but I enjoy doing it. So all right, so that's the history of me and drumming, basically. Let's see. I'm gonna try maybe a couple of more times to get a nice clean take of this. I turned my mic off again accidentally. Let's see. So I'm going to. Okay, so what I said I was gonna do was I was gonna just listen to the bass track and the lead vocals as a guide while I record this, and we'll just see what happens. So basically it's just going to be the vocals and the rhythm section. Could be interesting.
Oh, come step down from your rainbow. Oh, come step down from your heights and bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand up right now to this religion of spite. Just one or two words of wisdom could turn on the light. But I will not forget the lies they told, and I will not regret as my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds until we can see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines, and I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war, and it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. When I could be the friend you never had, or I could be the end to your days gone bad. But no one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines, and I bet you will find a better life. And I'm tired of all this run around. hate. And I'm tired of all this sitting down. There's no time left to waste. And I'm tired of empty promises of action you will take. And I hope you will see what you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines. And I bet you will find a better life. What you can find between the lines. Learn what really lies behind the lines. And I bet you will find a better life. A better life. A better life. Better life between the lines.
All right, let's give this a listen. Quick answer, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of long-winded. Change the rim sounds on the tom. Yeah. You caught when I hit, when I accidentally hit the rim on one of those toms. Yeah, it definitely does. I don't use a whole lot of rim shots on the toms. I use more the one on the snare for doing cross stick. You know, like that. Be a nice way to add one or more, two cymbals to have a little more variety. Yeah. On some songs I definitely see I'm gonna load a lot more percussion into this to do like tubular bells type stuff. See, like the way you hit the crash, it can become a little robotic, which is why I'm not saying it's bad at all, just an idea. Yeah, you know, because I know I've only got like the two, you know, just those two crash sounds. And that is always one of the dead giveaways of using an E-kit are the cymbals. But again, it's like... yeah, on some of the songs on this album, I've definitely got some ideas for loading other sort of sounds into the rims. You know, like actual like tuned bells, you know, like a glockenspiel, stuff like that. So yeah, I think I've got some stuff cooking up. But yeah, I hear the same thing that you're hearing. I totally know what you're talking about. All right, let's listen to this in context of everything else. See if we've got anything or if I've made another pile of garbage. Another 5-minute pile of garbage. Here we go. 5-minute pile of garbage. Take 783. Always a fan of cowbell? Yeah, definitely. There will definitely be cowbell. There will be more cowbell. All right, let's see what this is like.
1, 2, 3, 4.
of course, this isn't going to have the hi-hat on the beginning. Listen to how clean those guitars are, though. God, it sounds beautiful. Yeah.
Well, come step down from your rainbow. Well, come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand up right now to this religion's fight. Just one or two words of wisdom. Turn on the light. I will not forget the lies they told. I will not regret my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds until we can see what you can find. Dream high, learn what really lies. I'm alive, and I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these roads as marchers go. We're a country at home. It's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. I could be the friend you never had. Or I could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find. Dream and hide, learn what really lies. I'm alive, and I bet you will find a better life. And I'm tired of all this run around, tired of all the hate. And I'm tired of all this sitting down, there's no time left to wait. And I'm tired of empty promises like you will take. I hope you will see what you can find. Dream and hide, learn what really lies. I'm alive, and I bet you will find a better life. See what you can find. Dream and hide, learn what really lies. I'm alive, and I bet you will find a better life. A better life. A better life. Better life. Dream and hide.
It's good for the most part, but it's like I'm just really overthinking it. Let's hear it with the old original drum track on it, just for gits and shiggles.
One,
Oh yeah,
two,
Chinas
three,
are very nice.
4.
So this is the original drum track I did.
Well, come step down from your rainbow. Well, come step down from your high. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life.
What in God's name did I do? Oh my God. Everybody stand by. What did I do? I tried to move the Fairchild up to that track and it stopped everything. Hold on. Again.
Well, come step down from your rainbow. Well, come step down from your high. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life.
Oh, and another thing is, you know, back in the 60s, they generally mixed the drums pretty quiet most of the time. So that's another thing that I'm compensating for with the Fairchild is I am kind of mixing it back, so it is a little more quiet than I would typically blend a drum kit in, but the extra power, like the compression from the Fairchild, kind of makes up for that. So I can kind of leave it in the background, but it's still very present. So anyway, carrying on.
Everyone needs to stand up right now to this religion of spite. Just one or two words of wisdom turn on the light. I will not forget the lies they told. I will not regret as my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds until we can see what you can find between your eyes. Learn what really lies behind the eyes, and I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war, and it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. But I could be the friend you never had, or I could be the end to your days gone back.
I don't know. I mean, it's certainly more out of sync now since I've laid the new bass track down on it. But there was some kind of magic in that take. I really like it, but it was too out of sync with the guitar. Because another thing is, and I don't know if you've been here when I've been talking about this, Almighty, but I'm trying to go really true to form when it comes to using recording practices from the mid-'60s. I'm not using a click track for anything. You know, when I started kind of researching this project, and reading a bunch of stuff. I read an interview with Paul McCartney, and it was for some gear magazine or something like that, and they were asking him, what kind of a click track did you guys use back then? And he said, we didn't have one. All of that music was recorded organically, with somebody, even though a lot of it was multi-track, it was recorded to someone counting off on a track. And he said, if we sped up during the tune, we sped up. If we slowed down, we slowed down. That's just the way it was. So that's easy enough to do when you got a whole band together, and you are recording things live. But it's a real challenge for me. Having to record track on track like this, especially when the song starts out with guitars, but then it needs a timekeeper, as you get into the song, like past the intro, it's like, there's no drummer there to keep time. So, and then trying to come back as a drummer and keep time to a guitar track is, it's challenging, especially when that guitar track is not at an even tempo. But, as long as everything is in sync, if the tempo speeds up and slows down a little bit, it's not a big deal because everything is in lockstep and it feels good. So that's kind of the issue that I'm having right now is, it's like you've got 5 guys playing right now that all kind of sort of have an idea what tempo to play at. So it's challenging. It's really challenging. But I believe the results are going to be worth it when it's done, especially when I process it so it sounds like it's, so it sounds like it's on vinyl and it was recorded on, old nasty distorted tubes and stuff. I think I'm going to have something special here, something that sounds really cool, but it's a challenge, when you're not using like, modern recording methods that we've kind of become accustomed to having. So anyway, that's my level of dedication to this project. So anyway, I think I really have my best bet of getting a good drum track with everything playing. So I'm gonna give it 2 more tries, and if I can't get it, I guess we're gonna have to have episode 11 of tracking for this song. So it's taking a really long time. But thank you everyone for your patience as I'm kind of figuring out how to do this as I go along. So I think maybe after we get this first song done, maybe, and I know a little bit more what to expect when I'm starting the recording of another song, recording it this way, I think maybe it'll go a little bit faster, but I don't want to sit here and do this all night. Let's see. I'll put some more effort in recording soon. I really want to finish current songs and improve on them. Yeah, recording is so rewarding. It's so nice to be able to take awesome sounds that you hear in your head and make it so other people can hear those sounds too. It's extremely it's addicting. It's really addicting. All right. I got the Fairchild back in the loop. Right? Sounds a little more quiet than it was. Hard to keep up the productivity regarding it. Yeah, especially when I don't know if you were ever in a band or anything like that, but I was in a band for a long time, and we were like me and Kevin Scheibel was my musical partner's name, and we went all over the place playing music for like 12 years, and we were family. I mean, in every sense of the word, Kevin and I were and still are family. And so, it's like we broke up our band like 7 or 8 years. No, it was longer than that now, probably 8 or 9 years ago. And since then, I moved away. He's still in the Pacific Northwest. I'm down here in San Francisco now, and it's like I tried playing with other musicians over the past few years, and it's like I can never get anything to click. There have been a couple people that I've enjoyed playing with, but as far as having, it's like I was so spoiled for so long, having that kind of musical camaraderie with someone, it's like those are big shoes to fill, so that's why I finally have given up, and I'm just working on my own now. But it is lonely, but that's why I'm glad that I found Twitch, because I feel like we're doing this together. I feel like you guys are with me here, and it's a project that we're working on together, even though I'm doing the work here, and it's my songs and stuff. It's nice to have the camaraderie of other music lovers here, to share this with. It keeps me motivated. So, so that was a very long response to you saying, I find it hard to keep up the productivity. I have felt that way too, my friend. Let's see, I'll send you a recording I did on Monday later in Whisper. Song is far from perfect, but I'm relatively pleased with it. Cool. I'm excited to hear that. Maybe there'll be a collaboration of some sort down the road. I'm definitely all for that. Okay, let me play this again. Okay, mic's going off. One, two, three, four.
Come step down from your rainbow. Come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand up right now to this religion of spite. Just one or two words of wisdom can turn on the light. But I will not forget the lies they told. And I will not regret as my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds until we can see. lies. I'm alive, and I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these protest marchers go. We're a country at war, and it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. I could be the friend you never had. I could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find. Dream and hide, learn what really lies. I'm behind, and I bet you will find a better life. And I'm tired of all this runaround, tired of all the hate. And I'm tired of all this sitting down, there's no time left to waste. And I'm tired of empty promises like you would take. I hope you will see what you can find. Dream and hide, learn what really lies. I'm behind, and I bet you will find a better life. See what you can find. Dream and hide, learn what really lies. I'm behind, and I bet you will find a better life. A better life. A better life. Better life. Human heights.
That felt really good. I want to listen to it. It felt good. There were a couple of spots, especially in the beginning, where I know I was out of sync, and I might just bite the bullet and track over those, just the beginning. But I felt pretty good about the rest of it. So let's have a listen.
One, two, three, four.
Wow, that is definitely a synchronization problem in the software. Hold on, we really have to fix that. There's no way I was off by like almost an entire measure. Well, I feel a little bit better about that. Wasn't me that time. Let me guard that track really quick so I don't do anything I regret. So yeah, so it was definitely late coming in. So let me go to where it starts, which is right there. Let me go ahead and split it into 2 clips and delete the first one. And then I can scoot it back. So let's go ahead and scoot it back a little bit and see where it needs to be. Dude, I just eyeballed it and pulled it right back into, I pulled it right to where it needed to be. That is spooky. That's crazy. I wasn't even looking at any of the other tracks to, okay, I was totally just guessing. Wow.
Well, come step down from your rainbow. Come step down from your heights. Bring your poor eyes to focus on what matters in life. Everyone needs to stand up right now to this religion despite just 1 or 2 words of wisdom. Turn on the light. I will not forget the lies they told. I will not regret as my life unfolds. Who knows what the future holds till we can see what you can find. Behind, learn what really lies. I'm behind, and I bet you will find a better life. Look at all of these roads as marchers go. We're a country at war, and it's this fighting amongst ourselves that brings the battlefront to your door. I could be a friend you never had. I could be the end to your days gone bad. No one will lend a helping hand until they can see what you can find. Between the lines, learn what really lies. I'm behind, and I bet you will find a better life. And I'm tired of all this run around, I'm tired of all the hate. And I'm tired of all this sitting down, there's no time left to waste. And I'm tired of empty promises like you will take. I hope you will see what you can find. Between the lines, learn what really lies. I'm behind, and I bet you will find a better life.
Yeah, what a difference. What a difference when that, yeah, when when the drums are in there like that and they're on point like that, it just brings this thing to life. Wow. Yeah. I'm pleased with that. There are a couple of things that I need to fix, which I could probably do real fast. Okay, so I am gonna have to do some crossfading. I'm not gonna replay all of that because, I mean, do you guys agree that was a pretty good take? Like, I mean, I'd go as far as to say that is the one. Save for a couple of spots that were a little wonky. It sounded good. Okay, so I know right at the end here there's a spot that I need to definitely a spot that I need to clean up. So let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Where's my slidey thing? I'm not sure that's the technical term for it, but that's what I'm calling it right now. Okay, so right there. So I am going to record all right, so where am I going to start recording over it? Because I need a place where I can crossfade it pretty seamlessly. Let's see if this is an okay place to do it at. Hey Fox, how you doing? Good to see ya. I got a really good good drum take. I'm just gonna clean up. I'm just gonna clean up a couple of things just right at the end here. So I'm gonna punch in. Let's. What is happening? Create a new track. Why are you putting it at the top? Delete, I say. Delete the selected track. I want it at the bottom. All it's doing is this. Okay, so maybe if create a new track. Okay, so track 21. All right, so I'm gonna move the drum inputs down there. Oh yeah. This is quite a project, I tell you what. It's Traction 7 is what I'm using for this. And then most of the plugins I'm using, it's because I use a laptop. It's because I use a laptop for streaming. I need to get a new. I might need to get a new computer or something, because the problem with this is you guys can't see my plugins. I've seen, and I've noticed that with my flight sim too. If I use any extraneous plugin or anything like that with it, you guys can't see it. And I know why that is. It's because of the way laptop computers have two separate, basically two separate video cards, and Streamlabs will only deal with one at a time. So in order to do like a full screen grab, you have to run Streamlabs on the integrated card, which is like, what? The integrated Intel card is very slow, and it's terrible. But anything other than the normal window that you're capturing will not appear if you're streaming from your GPU, which is what I have to use for virtually all of the programs that I run, because they are graphics intensive, including my DAW. I use the beautiful and super ridiculously expensive, probably overpriced, honestly, Abbey Road suite from Waves. I think they have the best, okay, does it go without saying I'm trying to make a mid-60s Beatles-ish sounding album? So of course that is the plug-in pack that I have to have. But it's very slick, and it's very graphics intensive. It's beautiful. So, but you guys can't see them when I'm tweaking with them. You know, I noticed that when I was watching these back. You guys can't see my plugins. All you can see is the DAW itself. So I apologize for that. I'm going to have to find a better solution. I may need to just build like a dedicated streaming computer, since it appears like this is now my career. Yeah, display capture, that's the thing, is display capture would show it, and I have done that in the past. But the thing is, and again, this is a problem specifically with the kind of laptop that I'm using. I've done a lot of research into it, and if I'm doing a full screen capture, I have to use the software encoder in Streamlabs, and that uses my entire CPU, especially, you know, since I'm running other intensive things on it. So it's really dang, and that is, again, that's a problem specifically with the type of laptop that I am using. So I'm looking, now that I've decided that I'm going to become a professional streamer, I'm going to need to build myself an actual streaming rig, or get some kind of device that has like an external CPU that I can run Streamlabs off of or something. So anyway, that's all stuff that's coming in the future. So again, sorry you guys can't see the plugins that I'm using, because they're fascinating and they're glorious and gorgeous, but you can hear the things that they're doing. But hopefully that will be remedied soon. So what was I doing? I was going to re-record the end of this. But yeah, highly recommend, if you are trying to get any kind of just awesome, like, tube saturated recordings, tube and tape and vinyl saturated recordings, look into the Abbey Road plug-in suite from Waves. I really don't think I've seen anything that beats it. I mean, the Waves engineers, they actually went to Abbey Road, and they pulled apart, like they have the Beatles recording desk, their Red 51 and their Red 17 and their Red 37, actually. They have those all in storage still. Their engineers ripped these things apart and digitally copied the circuits of these actual machines that Jeff Emmerich built. The old original automatic double tracker that John Lennon had Jeff build because he got sick of singing his own double tracks. I mean, that entire technology that the world has now exists because John Lennon was lazy. but things like that, it's awesome. They went to Abbey Road. This is all licensed by Abbey Road. They have an emulator of the actual machine that they used to cut the vinyl pressings at Abbey Road. You know, so it's like actual like a impulse response from the spaces that they recorded in, and from the machines that they actually used. So when you start running all of that on this stuff, you get a real familiar sound real quick when you start using it all together and you start emulating that signal chain. It's really exciting. I can't wait for you guys to hear this finished product. You're just hearing the dry signal right now. The only thing that I'm using, the only plugins that I'm using on any of this right now is I'm using a generic echo chamber. It's not the actual Abbey Road echo chamber. I'll put that on later. I'm using a generic echo chamber, and I'm using a digital emulation of the Fairchild 660, which was the Beatles' drum compressor, and their vocal compressor. They used it on vocals as well. But that's the only thing I'm using. So you guys are just hearing a dry signal right now on all this stuff, basically. In between streams, I've kind of played with stuff, and I've actually like run it through that Abbey Road signal chain, and man, I swear it does the trick. It sounds like it was recorded 60 years ago. It's really awesome. I'm really stoked for you guys to hear this when it's all done. Anyway, it's not going to get done if I don't do it, so I need to go. I need to shut up and fix the end of this here. Let me back up just a little bit. Let me mute this, actually. Let me mute this so that I'm not distracted by the other drum take. Oh, I don't have the. Let me put the echo chamber on there now. Okay, there we go. That's better. Ah, I backed it all the way up. Sorry, guys. I got so excited. I get so excited talking shop. I mean, I live for music, and I live for recording. I can just talk about this stuff for hours. Anyway, here we go. So I've got that muted. Oh, and almighty, Traction 7 is free, by the way. When I was looking for a new DAW, I stumbled across this, and I just downloaded like the sample of it, and I started playing around with it, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll buy this product. Yeah, this is really nice. So I went in and looked a little bit closer. This is free. It's completely free. I was shocked, and it's full featured. There are no limitations. They have a product up from this, Traction does, and it is really the only other features that it has is it seems to have a better onboard plugin suite, but that matters not to me because I brought over all my own plugins. So I have not found anything that I want to do that this DAW will not do. And it didn't cost a dime. Definitely check it out. If you're looking to play around with a new DAW, Traction 7, check it out. It's freaking amazing. I love it. Anyway, okay. Here we go. I forgot to turn the microphone off. That's okay. It won't hurt anything because the drums are digital. Okay, I think that was a pretty clean take at the end there. So I'll need to crossfade those together. Let's see what that's like.
better life. Better life. Dreaming high.
Pretty slick. I think that's much better. Yeah, and then that'll have to be cross-faded in. And then the beginning of this. Oh, I have it muted. Anyway. Okay. Let me come back into here. Back into Yield Streamlabs. Let's see who has survived. Oh, this is almost a record for my longest stream. Okay. Let's see. There's a couple other people in there, but... Okay. So, I am going to, I think, call it good for today. My butt hurts so bad from sitting on this throne all day. So, let me transition. Let me transition into lounge singer mode. So I don't want to sit there anymore. So we'll finish for sure drum overdubs next time. Bass is done. And then I'll probably re-record the pardon me, guitar. And then I'll probably go ahead and re-record the what's it called? The backup vocals. So sorry, I got really muffled for a second because that bump caused my vocal compressor to kick in. So anyway. All right, so what did we get done today? We got a clean bass track, and there it goes, it's falling down. It's a pretty ramshackle production at this point. Look up at me. You. Hey, that kind of works. There we go. That'll work. So we got a nice clean bass track done. We got all the distortion fixed from my bass after I ripped it apart yesterday. I don't know, that did some kind of magic that got rid of the distortion. I don't know. Maybe there was some dirt on the wiring or something like that. But anyway, bass seems to be fine now. We got a nice clean bass track, which I believe is the final product. And then we got a really good solid drum track finally at the end of this 3-hour marathon. Yeah, and we'll do some overdubs next time. So as far as the recording session for tonight goes, I'm taking the rest of the night off from that. Yeah, so let's see. If you guys... Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any news I need to give you guys. Let's see. Tomorrow is Flight Sim Friday. So we're going to fly from Spokane back to the Seattle area. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, because I've got some cool new stuff going on Instagram where I've actually got polls and things that you can vote on, and I'm putting all kinds of cool stuff up there. I'm getting a real schedule going. So follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. If you're using a browser to watch this, go to the About page on my profile, and there's a new Instagram link there. Or I'm super easy to find on Instagram. Just go to Nick Straight Music Official on Instagram, and that's me. So yeah, I put up a poll today as to what plane we're going to be flying back from Spokane back over to Seattle. So weigh in if you haven't already. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. It's going to be a good flight. I think the weather's going to be okay. I don't know if we're gonna need to fly IFR or not. We won't know until tomorrow, but I plan on doing that between noon and 1 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. And then Saturday we'll do something, maybe just another random game, maybe Skyrim or The Long Dark or something like that. So that's going to kind of be the new schedule that I'm setting. Is Thursday is absolutely going to be studio session where we're working on the album. That's all we're doing. Fridays are going to be flight sim for sure, and then Saturdays will be some other type of gaming. Now, those are just the things that I have set in stone. I'm going to do other streams throughout the week where I am doing other things. Maybe I'll do another random flight of some kind, or maybe, just me and my guitar. I'll play music for you guys or whatever. But again, that's going to be stuff that you guys can interact with and kind of direct on Instagram. So make sure that you get me followed there. I think that's a really important tie-in to Twitch now. So, I think that's really all the news that I've got. Yeah, and otherwise, I'll just do my my normal sign off and say thank you guys so much for coming. We made some new friends today. Javon Sings was with us for a while. He's another flight simmer. I met him a couple of days ago on a flight sim stream, and he showed up here today. So thank you very much, Javon. I really was glad to be able to show you what I do, and I hope that your name is Javon Sings. You said that you're a singing musician, so I hope that we get to see and hear some of your music at some point. Twitch it's a great place to share that with people. So yeah. So we met Javon Sings. We saw Fluffy the Legend for a minute. That's Jeff, my best friend. We have some exciting news that we were going to share with you guys, but his internet crashed. So hopefully he'll show up so we can kind of tell you the news together of an exciting new project that we're going to be working on together in the near future. Let's see, and of course, Dudu8, you've been here since I signed on. You're a real trooper. Can't believe you're still here, and you're here every time. Kudos to you. Thank you. Your support means everything to me. The Almighty War Pig, of course. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, and I really look forward to hearing that recording that you made. Yeah, definitely send that to me in whispers, and we'll take a look at it. I'm excited to hear it because, yeah, I popped into a couple of your streams. You're a killer guitar player, dude. Like seriously, like I mean that. I mean when it comes to like shredding, you're as good as any of them. I stand by that statement as well. Seriously, if you guys have not checked out Almighty War Pig, he is an amazing guitar player. So let's see. Oh, all right. See, doo-doo, yeah. It looks like we'll probably be in the Bonanza. It'll be a nice change. I think you'll like it. Let's see. And then, of course, Canadian Fox is here. If you guys don't know Canadian Fox, you can check her channel out too. She's awesome gamer, good person, fun to watch. Almighty does gaming too. He does a little bit of everything, kind of like I do. So that's kind of why we were fast friends. So anyway, yeah, I just I love you guys to death. I see some other people in chat. Yeah, just always you're welcome to hang out here. Don't feel obligated to chat. I mean, you don't have to. You know, if you just want to hang out and listen to the music and watch us mess around, that's totally cool. So what's going on there? Those are not. Yeah, I was expecting Birdie. There we go. There's Birdie. There he is. The mighty Birdie. He's a good goose. He's adorable. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. All right. What's gonna put you off? The wrong emotes? A gift sub to a streamer who's higher in IZ than me. Oh, did those? Yeah, see, I'm not at that level yet. So you're speaking a language that I don't speak yet. Were those emotes part of? So doing the colon and writing my emote name. Oh, okay. So that somehow like drew from. Game shows up. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that happened. I hope it doesn't put you too off, and I hope that you can recover easily. So, okay, so their emotes showed up. Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, you got back to Birdie, and I'm glad because I missed him. It's like I haven't seen him yet, so that's like, you know, Almighty's signature. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you guys. I really, you know, I'm getting to know you guys better every time we do this, and yeah, I feel like we're building a family here. So, yeah, affiliate is coming soon. I can feel it. It's right around the corner. I'm working almost full time on this now, so I think it's coming up soon. So. All right, so that's all the news. That's all. I think that's all the shout outs. If I missed any of you, yeah, something I will have when I hit 50 spectacular extravaganza or something. Maybe we'll do like a singing. We'll do a flight sim sing along or something like that. We'll figure out how to tie it all together. Anyway, so I can just ramble on. You guys know that. So anyway, love you all dearly. I wish you all the best. Hope that I see, you know, some or all of you tomorrow on the flight. Again, we'll get rolling between noon and 1 Pacific Standard Time. It's not an airline flight, so we don't have to adhere to a strict schedule, right? So anyway, all right, so you guys take care of yourselves, wash your hands, wear your mask. We love you dearly, and we want you to be around for a long, long time. So please take care of yourself, take care of others, take care of your friends, family, everyone around you. Peace, love, joy, happiness, all the good things I wish for you. Love you all very, very much. Mwah. We'll see you next time.
Attention, all you high-class social climbers. clock, 9 to 5 each day. Though you sign my paychecks, buddy, you ain't no mystic sage. Your signature ain't worth the ink, you leave it on the page. But you will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're heading towards the morning, and you can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Whoa, 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 whoa. Looking down your nose at me, you think you're something else. You must think I'm the dog that drools each time you ring the bell. Well, I am not your servant of its most unholy kind. I am just a messenger here to free your minds. You will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're headed towards the morning, and you can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Oh, 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 oh. One day soon the sun will rise upon this human race. We'll see all the beauty that surrounds us in this place. It's not from all the things you buy with money you have earned. It's how you treat the people with the love that you have learned. You will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're headed towards the morning, and you can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of